Hi everyone, welcome to DIY with Nancy. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a simple side dish of fried potatoes and spicy peppers. Now these potatoes are cut into wedges, fried like they're home fries, and then the rest, well, this original recipe was shown to me by my mother-in-law. It's delicious. It goes great with a steak, some chicken, anything really. It's just a perfect, delicious side dish. Now I'm going to be using spicy peppers for this recipe, but if you decide you don't want them spicy, you can use sweet peppers. Either way, I mean, it's all about doing it yourself. I hope you stay with me to watch how to make my fried potatoes and spicy peppers step by step. Okay, let's get started. I have here 12 medium yellow potatoes. Love using yellow potatoes. I've cut them in wedges and I have them about a 1/4 inch thickness, just like that. And I've placed them in water. And what I've done now is I've left 2 potatoes. I'm just gonna cut them and show you how I cut the wedges. So I'm gonna set this aside. All I'm going to do is simply cut the potato in half, place the flat side down, and I'm going to cut about 4 wedges from the half a potato, so I'll get 8 wedges from 1 whole potato, just like that. Now my potato wedges are cut, they're in the water. I'm going to drain the water, pat them dry, and move on to the next step. Now for the peppers, I have here 1 red bell pepper, 2 hot banana peppers, 1 jalapeno pepper, and 2 red chili peppers. Now I'm ready for the next step. I'm going to cut the peppers. I'm going to remove the core. I'm just switching onto a paring knife. It's just so much easier. Now once I remove all the core and seeds from all the peppers, I'm going to cut them into smaller pieces, place them in the bowl, and move on to the next step. Now I'm not going to cut the chili peppers. I'm going to place them in just like that. For the next ingredient, I'm going to add 2 small onions, which I'm just going to cut in half and then cut them in half-moon slices, just as I'm doing here. Now for the next step, I have vegetable oil in a fry pan. I have the heat on a medium to high heat and I'm ready to fry the potatoes. Okay, now I'm ready to remove the potatoes, and you can see I've already started placing some in a bowl with a paper towel. And as the potatoes are in the bowl, I'm starting to season them with a little bit of salt. So I'm just going to place them right into the bowl, and I'm going to continue frying the potatoes until they're all fried up. Now that I have my potatoes all fried up, I'm going to saute the hot peppers in the same vegetable oil that I used for the potatoes. I'm going to place the heat on a medium heat, and I'm going to let the peppers saute for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'll show you the next step. Now remember, it's very important to season your food as you're cooking, so I'm just seasoning the peppers with about half a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, I've had the peppers sauteing for about 3 to 4 minutes. At this point, I'm going to add the onions that I cut up earlier. I'm going to add that to the peppers, and I'm just going to give it a quick stir to combine the onions with the peppers. Make sure that they're evenly cooked. I'm just going to let that cook for another minute or so before I add the next ingredient. And for the next ingredient, I'm adding 1½ cups of tomato sauce. And I'm using homemade tomato sauce, but if you don't have homemade tomato sauce, you can use the store-bought. But now what I'm going to do is just let the tomato sauce thicken, and I'm going to leave it for about 5 minutes or so. And the flavor that the tomato sauce is going to get from the peppers, that's where you get the spice. And then we'll be ready to add the fried potatoes. Okay, I'm ready for the next step. The sauce is thickened nicely, and now I'm ready to add the fried potatoes. So I'm just going to place them right into the fry pan, just like that. And now I'm just gonna stir in the potatoes with the sauce and the peppers, and oh my gosh, the aroma in this kitchen, it smells amazing, and it's gonna taste even better. So I'm just gonna stir it to combine, and that's what I'm doing here. Fried potatoes and spicy peppers are ready. All I'm going to do is place a lid on it to keep them nice and warm, and they're ready to be served. Now these fried potatoes and spicy peppers are so worth making. Great side dish. We're going to have them with some barbecue chicken today. It's just the potatoes and the chicken, just simple. We have a little bit of carbs and protein. And the flavor in the potatoes with the peppers, it smells amazing. It's delicious. I wish you can try it, but I'm gonna have the taste test. I'm gonna cheat just before dinner. And the flavor of the peppers, absolutely delicious. Seasoning is perfect. And I hope you all enjoyed this recipe of fried potatoes and spicy peppers. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, thanks so much for watching. Take care.